I'm recording it. And just follow along with me. And we'll kind of go from there. So I'm going to come out here and we're going to, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to break down the movement and we're going to start. So I'm going to lie on my back and I'm going to bend my right leg. And I'm going to start my hand up right here. So just literally here, my other arm is going to be out to the side. So whatever leg is bent, this arm is up. And I'm going to just start by using this bent leg and rolling onto my forearm like that. And I'm going to nice and slow come back. And I'm going to do 5 of those, just rolling up onto that forearm. So this is step 1. And we're just kind of going through the movement. We're going to warm up. So I'm going to do 5 of those. On the 5th one, I'm just going to hold right here. Notice I'm keeping this hand above my head the whole time. Now, step 2, what we're going to do is we're going to take this on this forearm and I'm going to come up and I'm going to get my chest up. So I'm going to lock that elbow out and then come back down. Now we're just going to come back down to the forearm and then roll back to that. So all the way back down. And we're going to do 4 of those. So I'm going to roll to the forearm and then come all the way up. And that's 1. Come back down to the forearm, roll back down. And just think we're kind of going through the steps. So step 1, step 2. Step 1, step 2, back down. So we're going all the way back down. Step 1, step 2, step 1, step 2. We'll get 4 of those. So we're going to do last one right here. So then the next step is we're going to use this leg right here. I'm going to get my hips up and I'm going to sweep underneath. And I want to point this knee at this hand. That's the most important part. So I want to point that knee at that hand. I don't want it pointed like this. I want it right there. So that's going to be the step 3. And you can see that both my arms are a nice straight line. All right. So we're going to go sit back through. And now we're just going to kind of go all the way back down. So we go to forearm and then all the way. And we're going to do 3 of those. So just step 1, roll to that forearm. Step 2, lock that arm out. And then step 3, we sweep through. And then I'm going to sit back through again. 1, forearm 2, and reversing the steps. And 3 back down. We're going to do 2 more of those. So 1, roll to the forearm. Step 2, come up. Step 3, sweep through. Make sure that knee's pointed at that hand. And that's step 3. And then we're going to come back down. Sit back through. 1, forearms 2. 3, roll back down. And we'll do 1 more of those. Roll to the forearm. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So now step 4, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push my butt back and sit up nice and tall. And I'm going to take this leg and sweep it through. So I'm almost in my split squat. And that's step 4 right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pivot out. Find my hand back to the ground. Again, I want that knee pointed at that hand. And then we're going to kind of go back down. This is step 3. I'm going to sit back through. I'm going to roll to my forearm and then all the way. So we're just kind of reversing the order. So we're going to do all 4 steps. We're going to do 2 of these 4 steps. So step 1, roll to the forearm. Step 2, right here. 3, sweep. Make sure that knee's pointed. And then step 4, we're going to sit the butt, get up nice and tall, and then pivot that front leg right there. And then we're going to pivot back 4, find the hand to the ground. We're going to sit through. It's 3, 2, and then 1. And we'll come back down. So again, back up. Step 1, roll to the forearm. 2, we're almost done with this side. 3, sweep. Again, make sure that knee, that's the most important knee part. And then step 4, we push the butt back and get right here. Now, step 5 is really easy. All we're going to do is we're going to do a split squat. So we're just right here. So step 5 is we're going to come up and bring the feet together. And again, I'm keeping this hand above my head. So then going back down, step 5, we reverse lunge. Step 4, we're gonna pivot that leg, find our hand to the ground. Again, it should be a nice straight line between both arms. Step 3, we sit through. Step 2, roll to the form. Step 1, all the way down. So think 5 steps up, 5 steps down. So we're gonna go all the way up and all the way down. So ready? Follow me through. This is a full get up. So step 1, roll to the form. Step 2, straighten that back arm. Step 3, sweep through. Step 4, sit the butt back, stand up nice and tall. Get into a good split squat. Step 5, we come all the way up. So again, step back, reverse lunge. That's 1. Reposition that front leg. Find the hand to the ground. 2, nice straight line. 3, sit. 4, form. And then 5, nice and slow. All right? Let's try the other side. So now we're just gonna, again, just the Turkish get up warm up. So I'm gonna bend that left leg. That left arm is up. I'm making a fist with it. We don't need a weight right now. And we're gonna just kind of do the same thing. So it's 5 steps to go up and 5 steps to go down. We're gonna do 5 reps of step 1, 4 reps of step 2, 3 reps of step 3, 2 reps of step 4, and then we'll do 1 full get up. All right. So just think step 1 is that roll to the form. So we're going to roll to that form. I'm keeping that hand above my head. And then I'm going to slowly come back down. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 5 of those. So roll to that form. Step 2. Roll 3 reps. Let's get 5 of those. 4 reps. 1 more. 5 reps. Then step 2 is just taking this hand. We're going to pivot and get our chest up nice and tall and lock that arm out. All right. So we're going to roll to the form and come back down. Let's get 4 reps of those. So roll to the form. So that's step 1. We never want to skip a step. And then step 2, come back up. So coming back down, same thing. We never want to skip a step. Roll to the form, come back down. That's 1 rep. Let's get 4 of those. So roll to the form. 1, 2, come up. Roll to the form, come back down. That's 2. 2 more of those. Roll to the form, come up. Roll to the form, come back down. Let's get 1 more. Roll to that form and come up. So we're going to hold right here. So then step 3 is we're going to get our hip up, sweep underneath. So when you see me do that, notice like I'm not moving my upper body too much. My upper body's staying pretty steady, and I'm getting my leg underneath. And I want to point that knee at that hand, remember? And it should have a nice straight line. So that's step 3 right there. So we'll sweep through. Again, coming back down. Never skip a step. Roll to the form. Come all the way back down. We're going to do 3 of those. So just 3 of those 3 steps. So roll to that form. 1. Step 2. Sweep underneath. 3. Back down. 1, 2, and 3. Same thing. Roll to that form. 1, 2, and 3. Come back down. 1, 2, and 3. And let's get 1 more of those. Roll to that form. 1, 2, and 3. So now we're in a good position. That knee's pointed at that hand. Our arm is right above the head. We have both arms in a nice straight line. So step 4, we're just going to push the butt back and sit up nice and tall. And then I'm just going to pivot, and I'm going to get into my good split squat. That's step 4. So again, I'm going to pivot, reverse, find my hand to the ground. So I'm back right here, and we're going to sit back through. So that's 3, 2, and 1. So let's get 2 of these 4 steps. So just roll to the form. 1, 2, reposition, sweep underneath. 3, sit your butt back, come up, get into a good split squat. That's 4. We'll reposition that front leg, find the hand to the ground. 1, sit the leg through. 2, remember, forearm. 3, roll back down 4. It's all 4 steps. Get those 4 steps. Step 1, one more time. Reposition. Reposition that hand. 2. Sweep underneath. 3. And we'll sit up nice and tall. Get into a good split squat. That's 4. Now the last step, step 5, is just, we're going to complete our split squat. So we're going to come up, feet together, and that's it. So coming back down, we'll go all the way back down and then come all the way back up, and we'll do a full get up. So I step back into my reverse lunge. I'm going to reposition that front leg, find my hand to the ground, sit through, roll to the forearm, come all the way down. All right, so it's 5 steps up, 5 steps down. Really helps if you can like count each step. So step 1, roll to that forearm. We're going to complete the full get up now. Step 2, reposition that hand. Step 3, we sweep underneath, point that knee at that hand. Nice straight line between both arms. Step 4, we sit the butt, get nice and tall, split squat. And then step 5, come all the way up. All right, going back down, 5 steps, real important. We want it to look the same way going down as we do coming up. So I'm going to do reverse lunge 1. I'm going to reposition that front leg, find my hand to the ground. That's 2. I'm going to sit through 3. I'm going to roll to my forearm 4, and then slowly lower 5. All right, so if you guys are comfortable with this, if you guys are comfortable with the get-ups, we'll just, I'll have you guys sort of work your way through it. We're going to be doing 30 get-ups, so 15 per side. How do you feel with it, Sophia? And Abby, how do you feel?
Good.
Do you guys get it?
Yes.
All right, so Michael, Ranjit, is Karina with you, Ranjit, or no? All right, so
no, Corinne.
On your own, you guys kind of work. I'll stay with you guys for a little bit. I'm trying to think. Hold on one second. How do I unrecord this? Yeah. But I don't want to lose the video. So you guys, if you guys are good, you guys can start working through it. I'm gonna just kind of watch you guys and help you guys out a little bit.
Matt, my computer shut off. It wasn't your thing.
All right.